The 3-game losing streak is done. Ohio football is bowl eligible for the 7th straight year. Final score at Peden Stadium on Tuesday night. Bobcats 27, Kent State nothing. Our postgame recap is supported by Donwood Toyota of Athens on the web at donwoodtoyota.com. First shutout since the Austin Peay game back in 2013. Bowl eligible, losing streak done. Finally, it feels good for the Cats.
Yeah, great defensive effort. Hold these guys, Kent State, under 200 yards in the game. Get a couple picks, a couple big turnovers. Offense does just well enough and really builds something on the run game. Kills a ton of clock, runs the ball on 80% of plays, and Darius Vick is Ohio's first 100-yard rusher this year.
Yeah, found the end zone via his legs and via the pass. Ohio really controlled things. You could look at the numbers and say, well, Kent State's offense isn't very good, frankly. Well, you had to make sure that they didn't get going against you. And Ohio did enough to make sure that some of their athletes didn't get loose. This is a ball club that probably should have won the game over Buffalo last week. 18-17 was that final score. A couple of penalties happen. If they don't happen on the final drive, Kent State is coming in as a 4-win ball club. So they did have some ability. But when Ohio's defense has been so porous over the last couple of weeks, they had to feel good about themselves and really deliver a knockout blow.
Yeah, and Ohio comes back from a point where they were giving up 2 touchdowns or so a game over the first 6 weeks, then go and give up almost 50 points a game the last 3. Tonight, you get well with a shutout.
Couple of big plays, offensively, defensively. And yeah, in the scheme of things, bowl eligibility here, and if you get to 6 wins, based on the lay of the land, you're most likely going to be heading somewhere.
Yeah, 7 years of bowl eligibility, 5 straight bowls before the year off last year. But you're right, the 5 obvious league tie-ins, throw in San Diego, and there may be more opens and more space for team 5, 6, 7 from the MAC. But I'm pretty sure Ohio will be going someplace in December, January.
27-0 was the final. Here's how it looked and sounded at Peden Stadium. Ohio turned it over 4 times against these guys last year. First and 10 at the Kent State 49. Loft to the near side, Sebastian Smith back to coverage. He fell down. Smith runs near sideline and scores. Takes it to the house. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown Ohio. 6-0 Bobcats. The cover corner, Najee Murray, fell down. 5 wide of the pattern. Ball on the left hash. 3rd down and 7 at the Kent State 39. Vick takes a head-high snap. Pocket breaks. He's in trouble. Runs to the right side. Kent State's there, but they can't tackle him. He runs through, tackles 35. Right hash 30, and then he's hit after he slides down at the 29, and flags everywhere. Hash 4 wide of the pattern. Vick is out of the shotgun. And Patterson's on his right side. Will get the ball up the middle. Inside the 15. Shed a tackler between the hashes and down inside the 10. The senior from Albany, Ohio, is set to boot it. Ohio trying to go up 10-0. Snap back, placement down. Kicks end over end. Twisting, turning. Got it up the line. The lone running back, he stands back at the 27 scrimmage line at the 36. Handoff James, sweeps left side. Ohio's there. Watson to Tuiaki. Sat on him at the 35-yard line. James had no chance to get to the edge. And the native of Sacramento has a tackle for loss, and it's punt time for Kent State back at the 35. Second down and about 8 for Kent State. Near the 50-yard line, back to pass. Bolus throws to the right side, caught by P.J. Simmons. Ohio's there. Quentin Poling like a heat-seeking missile. 2 wide receivers left, wide out to the right. First and 10 for Kent State at the KSU 28. Bolus has a pocket break. Screen pass right, caught at the 25, and then he's caught immediately. Ian Wells came over for a finishing knockdown. 3rd down and about 7 here at the 36. Now Bolus is hit as he runs forward, knocked down well shy of the sticks. At bunched on the far side of the field now, it's just the center and the quarterback Bolus who takes a snap, and the ball's intercepted by Javon Johnson. He caught it right after Bolus caught the ball or released the ball down at the 11-yard line. Javon Johnson on a pick. What in the world was that?
That was laughable. That was an amazingly bad formation, amazingly bad play call. What Kent did is send all their offensive linemen to the left hash except for the center and quarterback on the right hash. Snapped the quarterback, playing essentially one-on-one playground basketball. Javon Johnson runs up, gets in his face, doesn't even have to jump to intercept that pass, and runs it back almost to the end zone.
Vick out of the shotgun, Ouellette behind him. Second down at the Kent State 7. Vick waits, takes a snap, option right. He will get to the right hash, head and shoulder fake, and strolls into the end zone for 6. Touchdown Ohio, and the Bobcats are in firm command now. 16-0 Cats with 6:20 to go, quarter 3. 5 wide of the pattern, 3rd down and about 4 at the 15. Bolus back to pass, the ball is deflected and nearly intercepted. on a slant route left. Incomplete. Vic out of the shotgun, 4 wide. Wide side of the field is the right side. Flag flies. Vic will run. Runs right, middle of the field, 50. 45, 40 on the run. 35, broke free. Right hash, down to the 20. Between the hashes and pulled down at the 17. A flag flies way late at the end of the play. Back behind the play at the 35. Bolus out of the shotgun, 5 wide of the pattern. Ohio blitzes here. Pass thrown over the middle. It's high. It's reeled in. It's a first down, Kent State. 35-40, far sideline 50. 45 through tackles on the far sideline down inside the Ohio 40. 3rd down and 1 at the Ohio 28. Handoff Durham. Hit behind the line. Pulled down by Casey Sales. Loss on the play back to the 30. It will be 4th down. The shotgun. This would end the ball game here. They send James in motion, play fake, Bolus over the middle. It is ripped away, intercepted by Ohio. Near side, it's Quentin Poling. Laterals back to Moore, runs inside Kent State territory, out of bounds at the 44. As Ohio has it here with 6:45 to go. Sprague out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, retreats. Looks left, throws it deep left. Reed is out there, and he caught the ball. 6 for the Cats, touchdown Ohio. Caught it at the 1 in the south side of the field and rolls into the end zone and does a little dance. Beyond the end zone, but a strike from J.D. Sprague to Jordan Reed. 3 wide receivers in the pattern for Sprague on 3rd down and about 4 at the Kent State 44. Handoff, running left side. And breaking free, 35-30, far sideline 20, down to the 15, down to the 10, and bumped out of bounds. Sprague will take the snap, run forward, and victory formation. And this one is done. Paint this one green and white. Ohio 27, Kent State nothing. Bowl eligibility, and this 3-game losing streak is done. So up next, Ball State comes to town. 3-win ball club. Another winnable game for the Cats to try to not only get to bowl eligibility, but to get to that 7th win and make sure you're definitely going someplace.
Yeah, and Ball State Club would look better in September, has really kind of slid as the season's gone on, and frankly, playing that Western Division schedule doesn't help them at all. But they're 3-7, makeable putt for Ohio, and you need it next week to make darn sure you're bowl eligible.
We got basketball coming up for you on the network coming up on Saturday. We're on the air at 1:30 for a tip at 2 as Florida Gulf Coast comes to town. Dunk City, Ohio got dunked on quite a bit last year down in Fort Myers. It's the start of year 2 of Saul Ball. A lot of new faces. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, great test for Ohio early in the pre-conference season. One of the big home games getting out there to the Convo this weekend.
Then we'll see you on Monday against Tennessee State. It's off to the Virgin Islands. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of coverage here on Bobcat TV. And 27-0 the final score for the entire Bobcat TV crew. And for Rob C., I'm Russ Eisenstein. Good night from Peden. This is Bobcat TV.